Alright, what's going on, guys? Today on the official Call of Duty Twitter page, Call of Duty Charlie Intel, just about an hour ago, they just announced that Activision has announced that Call of Duty Modern Warfare will not have any loot boxes or supply drops ever. And then you can kind of see down here them making a joke saying, "Thank you, Activision, for listening to us finally." And you can see kind of a tweet also that went out by the official page of Treyarch Studios saying that this is the start, or that this is starting with Modern Warfare. Kind of implying that the next Call of Duty after Modern Warfare, which is going to be made by Treyarch, if you didn't know, is also going to not have loot boxes or supply drops in it anymore, which is actually kind of a big deal for Call of Duty. If you haven't really followed Call of Duty for the past couple of years, or you don't really know that much about loot boxes and the history with that in Call of Duty, it's kind of had its ups and downs, but I think the overall opinion, I'm pretty sure loot boxes or supply drops kind of started in Advanced Warfare, and they've been in every single COD since then, and a lot of players at first, they were really fun. They were fun to get like new weapons and camos and stuff out of, but over the past couple of years, they've had their ups and downs, and really now I feel like most people are kind of over the whole loot box slash supply drop thing, and it's kind of surprising me actually that Call of Duty is now deciding to take this back out of the game, especially because that was a huge revenue driver for them. They were making, even though a lot of people didn't like the supply drop system, they were still making millions of dollars every year off these supply drops in game. So this is great news for anybody that is against supply drops, or basically what they're saying is all the weapons and camos and stuff, instead of having to get it out of supply drops through RNG and just spending absurd amounts of money, basically they're saying everything is going to be earnable. All weapon camos, all weapon variants or whatever, any cosmetics, they're all going to be accessible just by playing the game and leveling and ranking up essentially. But that leaves me wondering, and I kind of wanted the topic of today's discussion for this video to be, what do you think they're going to be doing to kind of make up for that revenue loss? They potentially might just be taking the hit and just losing that much revenue in order to further promote the game, and they're banking on the fact that they're going to have a lot more initial sales of the game this year, which I can kind of understand, because I think there's been a lot of hype built up around this game, and I actually wanted to talk about this with you guys watching today. What are your guys' thoughts on the game? Have you looked into some of the things going on with the game? Have you played the beta or the alpha that came out with the 2v2 mode? Are you guys going to be getting the game? Have you already pre-ordered it? Kind of let me know some of these things down in the comments below. Just kind of curious to see what the overall consensus is. But I think Call of Duty is really banking on having a bigger player base this year, and I think they're in a good position to do so, because for the past couple of years, Call of Duty's been kind of on a downward slope in player base and audience and online viewership, and part of that is because a lot of other games came out around the same time that these other Call of Duties have been coming out the past, I'd say, 2 or 3 years. Games you've got like Rainbow, Fortnite was a huge one that came out, Apex Legends, games like that over the past like year or so that have come out and really like swarmed the market and stole a lot of the player base and viewership from these other games, and mainly a lot coming from Call of Duty. And I think Call of Duty's this year looking to get a lot of that player base back to the game, and I think they're actually in a position to do so, because if any of you guys are fans of Fortnite, you've probably noticed, even though Chapter 2 just released and has brought back a lot of the hype for Fortnite, the past, like, I'd say 6 months up until now, the game has been on a decline, and it's definitely still not at the peak at which it was, I'd say, about a year or a year and a half ago that it was. So I feel like Call of Duty is in a position now where all these other games are kind of at a low point for interest, and they're in an interesting position where this new Modern Warfare game has the potential to get a lot more of that community back to Call of Duty and a lot more viewership. And I think one of the main things behind that is that this is kind of going back to the roots of Call of Duty, obviously it being called Modern Warfare and it being in that kind of series of the Modern Warfare series, which is a long time loved series, and they haven't brought back since Modern Warfare 3, which was so long ago now. I think they're going to get a lot of those original player base back who used to play those older Call of Duties like Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, even Black Ops 2, the older Call of Duty players, some of those players who haven't played since Advanced Warfare, Black Ops 3, some of those other games. But let me know what you guys think down below, what their plans are, possibly to make up for not having any loot box or supply drop system, because they are going to be losing a lot of money by not implementing that. So how do you guys think they're going to be making up for that? Are they just taking the hit, like I think, or they could also be having some other way, like maybe they announced the implementation of like watches and other cosmetics on your character, and maybe there won't be a supply drop system, but maybe there will be still a shop where you can go and buy individual items. So just because they said there is earnable items through the game and there is no supply drop system, that still doesn't mean that there's no shop. And that's also what I'm thinking they're gonna do, is they're still gonna keep a shop where you can buy, obviously, any things like map DLCs, although I think they've said already that map DLCs are also going to be free. So I don't know, that actually is really interesting. They might just be giving out everything with the actual game as long as you purchase the full game, but something about that makes me think they're losing a lot of revenue doing that, and something about that makes me think that they have something else in the works for monetizing some type of, I don't know what they're doing. I don't know if they're doing a season pass or just a shop where you can buy stuff, or nothing at all. And like I said, maybe they're just banking on the fact that the player base is going to be bigger and they're going to have more sales and viewership, and maybe that'll translate into more revenue. But aside from that, guys, I just wanted to have that discussion and kind of get your thoughts. But do let me know if you guys have played the beta or the alpha. I got to play the beta and the alpha the weekends that they were out. I didn't stream or make any videos on them, but I had a lot of fun playing them, and I just want to know what you guys thought of those. If you did play the beta or the alpha, let me know down below. And if you guys are gonna be pre-ordering or already pre-ordered this Call of Duty, let me know down below what you guys are looking forward to, maybe what kind of videos you guys are looking forward to. Are you looking forward to possibly there being a better sniper community? Are you one of those people that likes quick scoping and montages? Are you looking forward to the competitive scene? They actually announced a new ranked, or not ranked, but a path to pro system. And actually, this is Call of Duty's, if you're not aware of the competitive scene, this is Call of Duty's first year franchising. So that's some other interesting stuff going on in the Call of Duty community right now. But there's a lot of big things they're doing and a lot of big changes I see them doing with this Call of Duty. And I think they're really trying to finally listen to the community and listen to the player base and try to change some fundamental things up with the game. And one more thing before I end the video, and if any of you guys are new to this channel, my name's Mitchell, aka Glide Riot. That's my gamer tag on most games. I play pretty much mostly FPS games, first-person shooter games, a lot of Call of Duty, and I'm planning to upload a lot more videos as soon as this Call of Duty comes out. I'm really excited for Modern Warfare to come out. So if you guys are interested in just gameplay videos, tips and tricks videos, anything like that, please consider subscribing and dropping a like on the video. And for anybody that does watch me and is a regular viewer, the last thing I want to say is you'll probably notice from my last video that I made, which was about a month or two ago now, it was my room tour or setup tour video. At the end of that, I said that I was actually going to be kind of going away for a little bit, and I was going to be busy settling into college. I was literally, as soon as I finished making that video, I actually started packing up all my stuff. And you can kind of notice behind me, there's a different background for anybody that's watched the videos or the streams before. So I moved in, it's been about a month and a half now, and I feel pretty settled in. Now, I don't want to make any commitments to any stream or video schedules, but I will say as soon as this Call of Duty comes out, I am going to be doing a lot more frequent, or I'm going to start doing more live streams and posting more videos most likely, but I don't want to commit to any set schedule. But just letting you guys know, if you want to check that out, you can check out the streams. The link to the Twitch channel will be down in the description below. And if you guys want to follow this channel to watch any videos that I post in the future, please make sure you're subscribed and you have the post notification bell on. And yeah. Oh, also, I have a roommate. He's not here right now. His name's Aiden. He's my friend from high school. That's basically all you need to know about him for now, but you might see or hear him definitely in the background of some videos or streams. So if you see someone like right behind me, just sitting there talking and he's on his computer, don't be freaked out. I know who it is. It's my roommate. So now you guys know who he is. So I think that's pretty much it for this video though. Let me know if you guys are excited for this Call of Duty to come out, or if you've been playing the new Chapter 2 Fortnite. Not gonna lie, I've been playing that, and I'm thinking about doing like maybe 1 or 2 streams before Modern Warfare comes out. I kind of wanted to wait until Modern Warfare came out to make more videos and streams, or to start that up again. But the past couple days, like the past 2 days, I've been playing the Fortnite Chapter 2 update. And I'm not gonna lie, I stopped playing for a couple months, like 2 or 3 months on Fortnite, and playing this update is actually, I've had a lot of fun, and I thought about starting up the stream. So let me know if you guys want to see like maybe a couple streams before Call of Duty Modern Warfare comes out on Fortnite Chapter 2. Let me know if you guys would be interested in that. And yeah guys, drop a like, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace out.
She do